best investment you can make is an investment in yourself. Everybody's had problems with money, including myself. The reason I'm credible to give this speech is because I've taken marketing, entrepreneurship, and business classes. Today we will be talking about saving money, investing it, and also retirement. Why don't we save money? According to Personal Finance, edited by Miranda Herbert, Farrar, Michael P. Gale, 2015, the practice of individual and household savings is much lower in the United States than in other developed nations. The percentage of income that American families saved declined between 1970 and 2012. It used to be 9.6% of annual income that we would save, but now it has dropped down to 4%. The reason for this is because the more money that we make, the more that we are willing to sell. So person number one is making $250,000 a year, and their expenses are $270,000 a year. They're losing $20,000 a year, as in person number two is making $70,000 a year and only spending $50,000 a year. So they're saving $20,000. So person number one would love to save $20,000 a year and only spend $50,000, as person number two would love to make $250,000 a year. And instead, it's vice versa, because the less money that you have, the more that you're willing to save, and the more money that you have, the more you're willing to spend. www.smartaboutmoney.org 2019 states an important part of planning your savings and investment strategy is understanding how much you're willing to take and which types of risks most worry you. Now, a big part of this is cutting your check. So what you would do if you were to get a paycheck is you would cut it into threes. So one part of this would go to your bills, because bills are most important. You would figure out how much you would need to spend every single month on your bills. And then you have two other pieces. You're gonna cut that in half, and that other half is gonna go into your savings, and the other half is gonna go to spending on a phone, t-shirts, whatever you wanna go, to the movies or whatever. So that's what that would go when you cut your paycheck. This is the most reliable source of saving your money, and it's the most efficient way to do that. Now, Mint.org Teens Investment 2019 states, it's smart to divide your money among different kinds of investments. This is called diversification. Making investments young is a very important part of saving money. All your investing is into yourself. So if you're good at walking dogs, walk dogs for 20 bucks. If you're good at tutoring, you can have people spend $20 an hour to tutor their kids, or you could do Amazon retail arbitrage, where that's going to Walmart, buying clearance products and reselling them on Amazon, eBay, OfferUp. These are parts that you're going to want to take into your investments and put that into your savings as you go on and on. This will allow you to gain more and more money over time, and instead of you just working and making an annual income, you'll have a steady income and also add to your savings by doing this. AmericasSaves.org for Savers 2019 states it can make all the difference. Low-income families with at least $500 in emergency funds are better off financially than moderate-income families with less saved up. People need to start saving for retirement as soon as they can. www.nrs.org 2019 gives a statistic that 68.3% of individuals aged 55 to 64 have retirement savings equal to less than 1 times their annual income, which is far below what they will need to maintain their standard of living over their expected years in retirement. So this means that the more that you save as a young person, you'll be able to invest higher, which will make your profit for your savings even bigger. So people in their 50s, they should be able to buy houses now if they do this correctly. Then they can also do Airbnb, which is basically buying, if you have property, you're able to lease it out to people for a short amount of time. If they go to Tahoe or something and you have a house over there, you could put this on the app and they would be able to stay at your house for a period of time, which makes a lot of money for doing Airbnb. But the reason people don't do that a lot is because they don't have property, because they haven't saved when they were younger. Now, teaching your family about saving is also very important, because as you retire and you become successful, you would want to put this knowledge into your children as well. Money is a valuable thing in our society, and I think that we can all take in consideration about our future and others to come. Now it's time to wrap it up. We've talked about investing, saving, and retirement. And everyone has the opportunity to save money, and I think that we should do that. Thank you all for your time.